and you don't want to waste time in creating all of it, you have a file link provided in the description below. Get that file and support. So hello, welcome back to part 2 of this texturing and modeling this bottle. Earlier what we did was, let me just show you, we created this bottle and did some lighting, and also I just rendered it and showed to you guys how it looked. Okay. All of the things which we did. Now comes the part, and first of all, come to this view, and in focal length, increase this focal length to maybe 120, and now it's a little better, I think. Yep, so your view's focal length will be changed now. Okay, now I'll hit 0 to come back to the camera, just texturing the bottle and also maybe fluorine. But first thing which I would like you to introduce is install this Blender kit. So how do you do that? Come to any of your browser and here type Blender kit add-on. You can see www.blenderkit.com, and here download the Blender kit add-on, and as you can see, you can download your Blender kit latest version from here, and you have all the options of here how to install it. Once you will download it, you just need to open Blender, and here in Blender go to edit, and here in preferences you can see here are all the add-ons. Click on this add-on and you will see all the add-ons, and here click on this install, and wherever your file is, click on it and then hit install add-on, and then here it will come like this. Then enable it and it will be installed, and then right here save preferences and close it, and you will be having your add-on. Now click on this icon, and in models type twig, twig, and you will have some assets which are free and obviously some are paid, but it's a good one, so you should have this add-on. Okay, so this plant is looking really nice. Let's add that plant. Hold shift and right click anywhere in your scene. I'll right click and put this here, so this will basically put your 3D cursor anywhere on your scene, and then click on this indoor potted plant. I'll grab this one, it will download it from the internet, and boom, you have it. It's little small. I'll click on it and then hit S and then scale it up a bit, something like this. Maybe first of all, let's add some depth of field in our camera. So I'll select my camera, come here in the camera properties, and here in after viewport display you have this depth of field option. Enable it, take your focus object and select this main bottle. I think this is looking really good. You can even decrease your depth of field, okay, to maybe 0.1, which is a lot, which we don't want. We'll keep it like 0.5, I think. Yeah, somewhere like this. And we can even move it by hitting G to grab it, and then shift Z to again locking it on X and Y axis only. I have told this technique in my early videos. So this is basically a technique of relativeness, in which what we do is to show an object smaller. Like in this case, obviously a bottle is small to this big plant, okay, plant pot basically. So what you do is increase the size of the pot and keep it as it is, like keep the bottle as it is. So now because of the relativeness, I'll hit R and Z to rotate this on the Z axis to see where it's looking good. I think the default was looking good. Yeah, this is looking fine. Maybe again G and shift C, again RZ and rotate, and basically I'm trying, okay. You also have to just try and find out the best. Yeah, this is nice. Now it's creating some sort of depth in the image. Maybe scaling it down, again G shift Z to bring it here. Yes, this is looking perfect. Hit Ctrl A to apply the scale, hit Ctrl S to save it. I think this is looking perfect. We can add some more props later, but for now we can stop. I'll click on this main bottle, go to materials, add a new material. In this surface, instead of principal BSDF, I'll choose glass. You can see looking good. It's totally up to you that if you want to increase your roughness to make it a frosted looking glass, okay, you can have a preview over here, or you want to make it something like this. Okay, my tip is never make your roughness to 0. That will not look good. Maybe let's make it 0.2. Let's see how it's looking. I think still it's a little bit more, maybe 0.3. I'll hit Control S again and again to save it. Still it's maybe 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 is fine. Okay, so I'll go in Object Data Properties here, in Shading. Yeah, alright. So now to enable caustics, what we have to do is we have to click on our bottle, main bottle, because it's glass, and click in Object Data Properties, and here in Shading panel you can see in caustics you have Cast Shadow Caustics and Receive Shadow Caustics. So I'll enable both of these. I'll first make it to Viewport Shading because it's so laggy right now. That's all because of Shadow Caustics. And maybe this, I'll hit Tab to see its vertices. Okay, maybe these leaves vertices, it's all less. Okay, so yeah, and click on this floor now, and also in this Object Data Properties check this Receive Shadow Caustics. Now if you will enable your rendering mode, maybe you can see caustics. Yeah, and you can. And also in the render properties, in light paths, you can see here caustics, enable reflective and refractive. Now your shadow caustics will be enabled. And if I click on our main bottle and go in material, and if I reduce my roughness, you can see over here it's working, and this is what we wanted. Again, I'll make it to 0.4, just makes it look a little bit much better. And also on this wall, I'll go to Object Data Properties, and here enable Receive Shadow Caustics. So the next thing is obviously shading our cap, and we don't need to do anything crazy in our cap. I'll just quickly go to base color and make it black. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Also, I'll again come here, and you can see this plus icon appeared because I'm in the, like, I'm holding this corner of this window and dragging it, something like this. Let's choose our window from here. I'll choose Shaderator. You can choose Shift F3, take this and put it over here. We don't need this. And again, doing the same thing from the bottom, because this will be our Shaderator, this will be our UV editor. That's why. Alright, I think this is fine. Let's add a texture. I will add Voronoi texture. Okay, now let's connect its distance to base color. And also I will do one thing. Okay, I didn't have all those selected. I'll again select all of these. Alright, we need to select this also. I'll hold Control, and yeah, we have all of these selected. I'll shift select this one, in which I have a material enabled, and now I will hit Control L. Now we have this option, link or transfer data to. So I'll link materials, and now as you can see it's working. This is what we wanted, right? And for a moment I'll just click on my camera. One more thing which you can do is I just forgot to tell you guys, click Alt Z, okay, and hit Tab, go to right orthographic view. From selecting 3, select your bottle to wherever you want the liquid to be, because you want to add some liquid in it. Yeah, we have this. Hit Shift D. You will have these. Right click to disable your selection, disable your grabbing mode. Then hit P to separate your selection, and type obviously enter, because you want to separate the selection. Get away from the edit mode by hitting Tab, and here now you'll see you have this separate part. I'll hit S to scale it down. Hold Shift and scale it down just tad bit, something like this. Hit Control A, apply the scale, and let's see this in the rendered view. And I'll go to this material, click on this, add a new material. Now let's decrease its toughness to 0.01. Yes, that's it. This is the only thing which we want to do. Okay, now if I just for a moment disable this Voronoi, zoom into our bottle. I'll click on our one bottle, hit full stop to zoom in. You can see how it's looking. I don't know why it's this slow. I have my GPU compute enabled, maybe because of all the subdivisions that we enabled in it. And you can even see you have your bottle liquid in here. I'll select this, double click here, click full stop. In your scene collection you will have this, and type liquid. Yep, that's it. All right. And yeah, also one more thing, which was also add, come here in the shade editor, hit shift A, type enter, and type volume scatter. Now connect this volume scatter to volume output. We want to change it to some other color, maybe blue or red. Sorry, instead of volume scatter you want to add volume absorption. Sorry guys, these kind of things happens. Okay, so in here maybe blue, maybe red. I'll hit 0 to go into again this view. You can maybe add, yeah, blue is looking good, I think. Something like green will not look that good. We will be, let's do one thing. Let's go with a particular theme in my mind. Okay, so I'll add a sticker on it. Yeah, and we have these green backgrounds. Okay, there will be a rock, so let's make it blue. Let's make it like this much blue. I think this is fine. Now there's a crazy thing. If you will increase density to something like 10, this is all volume, guys. Like, this is the crazy thing which you can do with volume. And if you do 0.1, it will look like this. So we'll just keep it as it is. And the last thing which I want to do is, let's make it again viewport display, and select our main bottle, hit tab, go to vertice selection, and here let's select this vertice. Okay, and I'll disable Alt Z to disable our text X-ray mode, and again I'll select this vertice, hit shift S, cursor to selected, hit 0. We have our 3D cursor here. I'll hit T to remove this toolbar, it's annoying. And remove, let's get away from this tab mode, hit shift A and add a plane. Alright, our X, no, Y, yes, 90, that's pretty good. Scale, holding control because it snaps to every 5 grid. I think this or this, I'm not sure, maybe this. And SZ2, enter, GZ1, -1, GZ minus 0.5. Yeah, this is looking fine. And let's do one thing. Click on this, go to modifiers, add modifier, shrink wrap modifier. Target is our main bottle. Boom. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Right now it's using also on surface, choose object surface, and also increase it a little bit. I use novels and not. Okay, yeah, control A or transform also. I'll do now. Share it, let's go to face orientation. As in here, choose face orientation, bring it a little. Might face in the right way. Object surface, on surface. This is a little like crazy thing. Out surface. No, not working at all. Hit Control R to add loop cuts. Maybe this is fine. Let's do one thing. Let's disable our modifier in edit mode. Yeah, this is fine. So we need to make a perfect square. So I'll hit Control R. I think these are now squares. So hit Tab A, right click, subdivide, 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 subdivide a bunch of times. I think this is fine. Control S to save. Again 0. Yeah, it's working. On surface. Okay, come here in viewport overlays and disable face orientation. Hit 0 and here choose 0.001 meters. Okay, this is a little bit low, so maybe 0.1. I'll zoom it and see if it's, yeah, it's working. And you can even add a solidify modifier if you want to, or like to get that bump, you know. Tab, yeah, right click, shade smooth or shade auto smooth, it's totally up to you. And now the crazy part is, let me just increase its scale on y-axis. I think this is looking fine. Hit Control S to save again and again. Yeah, so I was telling that the crazy part is the crazy part is you can attach anything on it. So if I go over here, see, you can attach anything over it. You can type your name, you can do all sort of crazy stuff. Maybe G, Y, hold shift, bring it little bit on the lefter side. It was not looking that good, and we don't even need to make it perfect. Okay, so like we don't want to make the world's perfect water bottle, I mean bottle container, whatever it is. Okay, so we are halfway done to all the texturing and all of it. We added some props like this, but this isn't it. Okay, yeah, so like some of you guys might think that this is it. No, it's not at all. And again, shift click in main bottle while selected our this plane which we added. Control P to parent it to this object. That's it. And also take this plane and add it to the product. All right, now let's do one thing in this collection. Let's first of all shift S and cursor to world origin. Let's add a basic maybe cube or something. Or let's do one thing. Let's first come to this find models and enable our Blender Kit add-on, and here type rock, hit enter. We just need a small piece of it. Okay, like some sort of, not a brick I'll say, but a piece of rock. So, and also come here and choose free first, so you'll have all the free assets first, but I encourage you guys to please pay some of the artists. Okay, like the work which you like, please pay them. I also do myself, and that's why I'm encouraging you guys also. Rock with moss, this is a good one, I think. So I'll add this one. Scan rock, large rock. Okay, rocks and twigs, that is a lot. For scan rock, yeah, these will work, but you understand, right? So it's here. Let's increase its size, something like this, and maybe enable render view mode, RZ to rotate it on the Z axis. Okay, so we don't want to show that much amount of moss, so I think putting it over here will look fine. Control A, hit scale, and also take the camera now. GZ, put it over here. Like follow rules of thirds. So this is basically thirds, and it should come on this part. And I'll select this, increase the scale of our whatever it is, and also I'll go to this camera, grab the field, enable it, take a bottle, GZ, put it up. Oh wait, what just happened? Have I not enabled parenting to cap, liquid, and main model? I don't know, I just forgot. Yeah, so I'll do that. Control P, generator transform. Yeah, okay. Main bottle, GZ, put that somewhere around here. So see, this is the problem with rocks. I can rotate it maybe. Okay, let's go over there and see what the problem is. So I'll select this. If I'll click tab, yeah, so what I can do is I'll click 3, select all of these vertices, hit S, Z, 0. This will basically flatten them out. Or what I can do is I'll hit Alt Z and select all of these vertices, S, Z, 0. That's it. GZ, bring those down. Exactly, looking so good. Now when we have these vertices, I'll hit Alt Z, go to object mode, select this, enable face selection. So this is basically snapping, and face project, so it will now snap it automatically. If I hit G, see wherever my cursor is, it will snap it. I'll hit Z and put it over here. That's it. I'll disable my snapping and snap to increment again. So you see, we went from this basic looking image to this. One more thing which I'll do is I'll again replace, is this the correct word which I'm using? I don't know. I'll increase the scale of my pot. G, Shift Z, put it somewhere here, looking good. Hit Control S to save again and again. Alright, and in this background, let's do one thing. Let's not add this Voronoi, instead add a gradient texture. Okay, and choose maybe color of vector, I don't know. Wait, how big is this? It's already half an hour. Okay, so guys, this is pretty much it for this one, because it's already half an hour long. I know that I will have to cut some of the parts from it, but I'll delete this gradient texture. So let me tell you what we did in this. So let me just recap it a bit. First of all, we created the liquid and also added these, and also I told you adding this Blender Kit add-on will help you a lot rendering. Okay, so let's render it and see how it is looking. And we added this photo scanned rock, also added the pot, also made liquid, also added that sticker which will be added to our main perfume, cologne, whatever it is, like bottle, maybe it's an oil, maybe it's something, so yeah, whatever. Now we know how to model, texture, and also add some basic lighting. This is studio lighting basically. In the next one, we'll be adding some textures to the planes, like to the walls and floors, all of it. And yeah, and also putting some text on this plane, like this particular plane which we have on the sticker which we have on our bottle. We will be adding some text. We'll be making a fake brand and putting that over there. I'll tell you how you can make that text. For that, you can even use Blender, or you can use any software like Photoshop or anything. We just need that text. First, we will take the UV map of this. What is this? Yeah, sticker. I keep forgetting. And then we'll take that UV map and then put it in Illustrator or Photoshop and whatever thing you want to paste. And then we'll be adding some text, and then you can UV map that text on this sticker. This way, you will have. Oh wait, our cap is not black, I think. Well, why is that? I just made it black, I think. I'll go in render view. You can hit Z, by the way. So it is black. Maybe decreasing the roughness. Oh shoot, I did one thing wrong over here. I need to render it again. Sorry guys. I need to make this a little bit more rough. Okay, so what I'll do is point one I'll choose and hit Control S to save it, and also enable my clear coat in it. Yeah, I think this is looking nice. And also like in here, I also want clear coat roughness. No, I don't want that. And we are ready with the render, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I told you how to add some materials. We are halfway through our whole render of this product, but in the next one I'll tell you again how to add materials on this planes, walls, and everything. And if you don't want to waste time in creating all of it, you have a file link provided in the description below. Get that file and support. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, share, subscribe, whichever you want to do. You know the drill. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Peace out.